Rome is at war with the two Iberian powers.
Occitania is also in a war, but against whom? Oh, Britannia. Bye-bye. The Saxon-Carizmian War.
No.
Will Black Ninja die again?
You shall not pass.
Sure didn't.
Carthage can still do this.
You think?
Correct.
You think?
Oh.
Well, maybe not.
Are we live yet?
Yes,
We're very live,
We're very
yeah.
live. Look, the chat is...
No, I meant, are we? Have they started playing yet?
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
very much so.
Yeah. No blue flames at the moment, but...
Stacy is facing a civil war.
Oh wow!
Yes, poor Stacy.
I've heard that if you have a civil war, you're gonna
have a hard
You're gonna
time.
have a bad time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
pretty much all of the land that she'd conquered, and plus a little bit that she started with, has decided to rise up in revolt.
So yeah, Stacy has big trouble after not being able to join the past week, which is a shame.
2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks, yes,
Yeah.
2 weeks. A nice slap in the face from the game. Oh well.
So is that your dominant hand? Is that why you can't?
Yeah. It is.
I mean, I could learn left-handed play just for the dev clash.
I've been trying to work with the left hand. I've been writing on the keyboard and using the mouse with my left hand. It takes forever.
We actually have a message for you directly from Kaiser Johan, telling you that you are close to Civil War 2.
Probably. But I'm trusting that the AI. Rumors say that the AI is good at managing economy, so it's a tactical sort of.
Okay, plus you
scientist.
have your great ally in Egladil, who'll surely look after your nation, right?
We saw what Egypt did last week. They broke the alliance with Kush, the AI, and Kush had to fight with nail and teeth to defend themselves. So hopefully not. But
I mean, this is Blondie, strikes from the shadows himself. I'm sure he was able to handle it. Egladil is like two Blondies put together.
And we have also Karlberg playing Kamapura down in the far northern eastern corner, saying, look at Kamarupa corner, explosion happening. In northeast.
Okay. Right. Hidden away here.
Look at the cache.
Didn't we have an ill-fated person placed over here in the
Yes.
past? I seem to recall that.
Yes.
Right, war on two fronts, it seems. We've got the Kamapuri revolt, but defeated because he didn't bring enough elephants.
no,
Obviously.
but look at his money.
Look at the cache.
Oh,
The Dodge is gone.
Okay, yeah,
Is that even possible?
yeah. You can run a deficit, but you're going to get some pretty bad. Oh, it used to say.
I mean, yesterday we were working on the allocation of new countries for the players that got crushed by Britannia, and me and Henry Klomander fought Trin Trangula, who plays Bactria. We were thinking, Kamarupa seems like a decent place for Karlberg.
Power costs
very
go
sorry,
up,
Karlberg.
loyalty down, loyalty gain going way up. So people are going to be more likely to defect, and you also have a chance of events, and they tend to be pretty bad. Am I seeing things, or is this a guy going like,
Yes.
"Please give, please give"?
Oh well.
Hey, I'm sure he could still pull through. Plenty of nations that ended up successful have gone bankrupt
Very
throughout
true.
history.
Very
But
true.
I don't think that Kamarupa is currently one of the world's strongest.
Indeed. And
See.
we have actually an interesting message coming from the Kaiser himself for
Oh.
Sirbir,
Is it
potentially.
Is it say smear campaign?
Occitania is going through a rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Occitania. It's now.
Let me just channel my inner energy to tell the AI to attack them.
We had also a message from Daniel saying that armies are assembling south soon.
Daniel of Dacia?
Yes, Daniel of Dacia,
Ooh,
formerly
right.
known as Getia.
Does he want the city of not really anyone's desire?
I'm gonna leave you
Probably.
guys
So-
tonight.
Oh, well.
Thank you, Sirbir, for popping by.
I need to prep for the presentation.
You go and prep. Godspeed.
Thank you.
Oh, war. There we go. He's going for it.
Going
He's
for the
taking on the
Phrygian.
mighty Fridge. Neither of them have elephants on their side, so it's hard to say who will win this. But
Yeah.
Phrygia have tons of heavy infantry.
Which
Absolute
are really
tons
good,
of them.
especially looking at the composition of the army of Dacia.
Still, though, look at the amount of land that Phrygia has to care about.
It's big.
They're already in war. Plenty of wars. What's going on here, Fridge? Not with Egypt. No, Egypt is trading.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they got wars going on, whereas Dacia just have one direction to care about, because it looks
Yeah.
like Saxonia and the Bosporan Kingdom are both not giving them any troubles. They're going for occupations of key territories. I think the main thing they're going to want to do is to control the straits here and here, but who knows?
Surely.
They might just be able to keep blitzing through.
Perhaps they will. I mean, and on that note, Armenia is still growing, if I'm not mistaken.
Armenia does continue
Ooh, wow.
to grow. I mean, in a bit of a hideous fashion, but the land that they're
Props to
taking is
you.
land that anybody would want. Mesopotamia, it's, if I recall well, and I usually do, pretty nice population around here.
Yep.
Plenty of free men, oodles of citizens, right?
Yes.
Get that tech going. How is the Armenian tech? Well,
I think it's alright.
well, if by all right you mean terrible, then I agree.
Yeah.
But,
You
that
know,
is pretty
euphemism.
all right. That's pretty all right. Where's the Armenians in chat though? That's what I want to know.
That's a good question. Chat. You know what to do.
This is where we find out that 120% of our audience is Armenians.
Unfortunately, we missed the window of opportunity with Mr. Roger. Sir Rogers, who contacted us on the hotline to check the civic advance in Britannia. He was building up his infrastructure. We have also our dear Audiomancer playing Atavia in central India, saying that unfortunately civil war is slowly annihilating him. Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean he should have a nation, but he.
Oh God! There we go.
Ooh, that can't be good for you. Beaten, bloody, broken, but it does have a fort on it. He just needs to, again, lick his wounds over in
You can still survive this, Audiomancer.
Sioni.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Oh, no, the enemy army, I think, is also after taking him down.
We have also Lax fighting, saying, what's the Britannian culture map looking like?
It is very likely our side will lose. Their side has 5 elephants, our side does not.
I mean, free light infantry.
Marshals all. Here's a good-natured individual. No place for the good-natured here. We'll see what happens to such a person on the 18th of October. And I think that's
On the
all
yeah.
she wrote. My tribal chief, the battle. We have been defeated. Oh, well, there we go.
What?
The civil, the revolt won, and they became Atavia, and now there is no more audiomancing.
So basically the AI pushed Audiomancer out of the game to reforge Atavia proper.
So I mean, he could jump back into the game and go, "Yeah, I was Atavia." We're seeing a spam of F in the chat, whatever that means.
Well played, Franco.
Probably
well
F
played.
for fun.
Franco sending us a screenshot from the end
Oh.
game. Well played. Well played, my man. Let's not forget Good B playing Swionia.
Swionia, okay. Not much for Scandinavia, but yeah, we have Swionia here. They're looking all right. Bordering Vandalia, and I think our Vandalia player has left.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. They shipped themselves off back to America.
Yes,
and,
US of A.
And now I wonder if Vandalia will be taken over by Sonia, or perhaps Bjorn is going, I don't want Danish land. Why would I want that? Calls into question why I took Skåne, but still.
Perhaps he's preparing a master plan to invade Britannia from the north. Who knows?
Bjorn's master of those master plans.
Ooh.
Give him that.
Dino telling us that he actually won against Phrygia.
He did win, yes. But, I mean, I feel like he just take more, eat it all up, border Armenia, and then kick the snot out of them.
By the way, chat, don't forget that you can vote at the end of the clash for the best warmonger, so don't forget to vote on that. We have a message from Kaiser Johan saying, salt, salt, salt your boat gently down the stream. Something's up, something's down. Isn't life a scream? Well, well, well.
Oh, right. Okay, right. I read what he said now. Yeah. Yeah, that would break some rules.
Yes.
Something that I've been
Kaiser,
wanting to
you
check
naughty
in the
boy.
game, and I keep getting distracted from, was Britannia's been doing some cultural enrichment of Northern Gaul.
Oh, and we actually had a question about that, I think.
And I wanted to see how he's... There we go! The French are out, the Britanni are in.
Wow.
And whatever the Belgaes are.
Dude, you insensitive as hell.
Yes,
Carry on.
I will. Hey, from a gameplay perspective, he has every reason to want to spread his superior culture in Northern Gaul, right? He's obviously not the most popular guy internationally. The aggressive expansion that he's got has wrong culture severely unhappy with him. So when you have an unhappy culture, you could make them happy, or you could replace someone with significantly superior and happier culture.
Superior?
Look,
Superior.
From the Britannic point of view here, and the every point of view.
If notre bon roi Philippe from Belgium was looking this stream, he would probably roll his eyes up to the.
Well, I got 1 hour and 5 minutes of amnesty being on the stream yet. then we'll see if I'm still around back in. Okay, we got war. We got
Yes,
pretty
we got
hefty war.
war.
What's going on? It involves the Carthage, so let's look at it from their point of view. Rome is back. But Rome's not fighting Carthage alone. Celticia's getting involved, as is Britannia.
Britannia.
Is this the first Britannia-Roman war that we've
Yes, it
seen?
is. I've been waiting for that for so long.
Oh my! Okay, so if we take a look at it, it's the 5th Roman-Carthaginian war. Carthage having Celticia.
and
Egypt is involved.
Dino, damn.
Oh my! Right, we were able to put a price on Egypt's involvement here. We'll see what it is. So, looking at it from the Roman point of view. Rome, they got loads of heavy infantry and tons of light infantry, not to mention unquestionable dominance of the sea, unless you bring all of the belligerents together here. Also, that's if a lot of it isn't just Egypt boats that are stuck over on this side.
I don't think so. I think most of it is contained within the Mediterranean.
Okay, but we're after a bad start for Carthage when their admiral just got thrown into prison.
Oh, well.
Oh, what a shame. He's a member of the Barcid family. He wasn't that great, so no great loss to them. But the thing is, Rome already have their units here making their move in North Africa. And that's a lot of Romans that we see just absolutely infesting Iberia. I'm wondering if Celticia is thinking, maybe this isn't the place for me. Celticia themselves having
allow me to correct you, Jake. There's a 22k stack waltzing slowly but surely towards the SPQR army.
There's about 70,000 plus additional Roman units.
Sure, but props to Egladil for putting up a good fight. I always liked
he's putting up a fight, all right.
Oh boy,
but,
oh boy.
He didn't bring any elephants, so I'm not sure if that's going to work out for
Jake.
him. I'm the most sorry.
Oh no, you always are.
Still, they're going for divide and conquer, right? If they're letting Celticia take it over in the west, but the Carthaginians just got blown out of Basti.
Yeah. Oh well.
Roman superiority is being shown here, but hey, imminent battle. Celticia look like on paper they'll be able to drive out Legion 10.
Oh, and this is interesting.
Wow, he's bringing the heavy numbers, but that morale of theirs is going down. They've got the wrong tactics going on. Roman reinforcements, but there are plenty of Celticians.
Oh yes, they are.
They're pounding. They're kicking some serious ass. But these reinforcements are coming in just a week. Can they? Yeah, they were able to dislodge the Romans.
Nicely
They
played.
now hold the hills themselves here. Will the Roman reinforcements make much of a dent, or are they going to be sent packing back to the Vatican?
Nah, I think we are gonna see Rome lose this war with a nice slap on the butt from Egladil. Not nice. And bam!
Oh, yeah, out they go.
Nicely
But the Roman with Legion 19, led by Spurius himself.
Ooh, and we have
They're
Sir
marching in.
Rogers telling us that there is a naval battle in Sicily. Britannia rules the waves. Actually,
yeah, okay, sure.
Sure.
I'll believe that. Unless they're really it. No, there is not.
that's
Okay.
not Sicily. That's Corsica.
I mean, can you blame him? He's been far too north for far too long. But it's not looking so good for the coalition here unless they get some serious backup. Well, Britannia. Well, yeah.
Nope. Don't be too cocky, Sir Rogers.
Yeah, I think you're going to need some serious backup that you're just not getting. Oh, yeah, the
yes.
SPQR are victorious.
Sorry, Sir Rogers. Unfortunately,
And when it comes down to numbers, but still, raw numbers of boats on the sea, if they can just unionize.
yeah, unions
right?
have them all working on. Yeah.
Admin Zacher says Ave, but someone else goes Nave.
Actually, Nurgle, could we have a poll to see what chat thinks of this war? Who
Yeah,
prevail?
I mean, who do you support?
Oh,
I'm
yes.
seeing some rule Britannia and some more support for the Black Ninja. What about the Black Ninja units? So they're just kind of
Black
tossing
Ninja?
about, right? This is the time of all times to invade Rome.
Black Ninja is in India, my dear
Oh,
friend.
yeah, I was mixing up Sir Rogers with Black Ninja. But
Happens.
where is Black Ninja in all of this?
Well, there.
Clearly. No, wait, what is this?
Oh!
What is this? The real war? The Grug is fighting against Saxonia.
The Johan versus the Grug. Mano a mano.
Has Johan, I mean, surely it wouldn't be a betrayal, but is this premeditated?
I think so.
I think he wants that coastline for himself. Okay, so multi-wars going on here, but really, what is Britannia up to? They're bringing their boats around, but why is their army just standing around up north?
Mm-hmm.
Are they afraid that they're too technologically behind? No, their tech is
No,
looking
they're pretty good.
If we look at it from the Roman point of view, the Romans are inferior in technology compared to the glorious Britannians.
I think
So
it's
will-
time for Britannia to strike fast and
the
strike
Britannians are going to
hard.
have to mass, because look at this, the Roman army, they're divided between North Africa and Iberia. They haven't really left much of a rear guard in Italy.
Well, there's
I mean,
a 32k stack.
Yeah, there's a
but
30,
that's
a 20,
because
an
it's
18,
Carthage.
right? Britannia could just bring the fight. Perhaps they're
Yeah.
worried that somehow the Romans will rule the waves and come sailing over to their precious island. But, you know, Britannia's got to realize that if they don't strike now, you know, risk all.
Perhaps the Kaiser should enact the measure enacted by Augustus, who decided to have various legates around the place with vast armies around the empire to make sure that in case of problem, you always have a stack somewhere. I think it was Augustus. I'm not sure.
Expensive.
Perhaps Marius? No?
But, oh god, that Roman manpower is disgustingly huge. 651,000. Of course, that was the Roman way, right? Keep plenty of subjects around to, you know, you don't demand their money, you just demand their people.
Yeah,
so you have
exactly.
endless manpower to throw at a
And
problem.
we have the poll
It's
up.
pole o'clock. There's a slight push ahead for support for Rome as opposed to Carthage.
Why
So,
am I not surprised?
well, I mean, we decided against renaming the game Imperator Carthage by
True.
a slight margin. But I vote for Jacques.
Isn't that right? My dear Jacques.
Somebody else is voting for the Grug. There is support for the Grug ahead of Johan.
You have the
It's
support.
being swung by just 2%. I think you'll need a bit more than popular support to pull through this. But Jings, according to the Grug Monthly, the Bosporans are actually winning all the battles.
There's actually a message from the Grug himself on our hotline saying,
The barbarians shall perish before our phalanx.
nice. Not too shabby.
Okay.
And we also have Hagerink telling us that Stacy has upped her peace deal game, but that border gore smiley with blood coming out
Oh
of the eyes.
man, actually, I imagine this being a lot worse, right?
That's alright.
Keeping to the coastline, there's nothing too bad with that. The fact that they're shared provinces is a bit weird, but still, this is all right. You know, okay, I'll take the coastline.
That's
you take
fine.
most of the innards. No big problems here, unless they're hiding, like holding loads of other. Wait. No,
What?
no. No, no. That's not okay. That's significantly not okay. Okay, well, let's just ignore that and move along.
And
The
the re-
Bosporans,
Let's go back to
technically superior,
Yes.
technologically superior
Very
to
true.
the Saxonians. So on the battlefield, they're doing pretty okay.
Yes,
But-
we have the Grug saying that Johan doesn't have won a single battle in a superiority war.
Okay, yeah. He still needs a bit more war score from the battles, but
Oh boy, Johan, oh boy.
just a couple more battles and he's gonna have it.
Stacy is saying, hashtag border gore happens.
Clip that border core greater than Picasso. Oh, mächtig.
I wonder if Stacy is akin to a cell trying to, surround Chola before, whoop, annexing it.
No. See, I want to be the Bob Ross and she's being the Picasso here. There's just no competition.
I'd love to see you with a wig.
Let's paint some happy little map borders.
was actually brilliant.
We got a little bit of a happy accident going on here between Saxonia and Bosporan kingdoms. But just remember, the light in your soul will be able to paint you beautiful nations on the map. Big fan of Bob Ross.
Give a
cannot
big
deny.
clap to Jake because
Oh,
this
hey,
was
there's like
actually,
a Bob.
this was actually a very good impersonation. So props to you, man.
Yeah, big fan of him. He teaches you everything to live for, and then a bit more. Well, let's also take a look over at Rome, see how their war is going. Their war score is piling up. They have Carthage on the ropes here, but the big battle's coming down. Carthage bringing everything they can, truly everything they can, to the Battle of Sexy. Can't make this up, can you? Still, they are getting their butts kicked by the Romans, sending them out one by one. We have Celtic. You feeling all right there, Rod? You look a bit flushed. Are you feeling too hot?
My bad. Back on track.
Back on track, right? Gotta keep it together on the camera, you know. You'll be throwing a lot of curveballs in this.
That's very true. I had actually one mental breakdown like so during the Grandest Line because of a province. I can't remember the name, but it was awful. And we have
They can get really good. Like, there's a province called Swampy Cree, and I just lost it when I saw that.
We have also Karlberg saying that Kamarupa is just about to be consumed by the revolt.
Oh, where is he even? Here he is.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh well.
Oh my. Well, it doesn't look too hot for him, but hey, he's got 2,000 or so.
And to think I was giving Karlberg advice before the death clash, he was like, "Why did you put me
Are
there?"
you just poison in the ears when people are asking for advice? Is that...
No, I was like, just attack the country to your left and go for Zangsu, and then form an alliance with Stacy and Haggering, and then bam, attack Moria with the might of Audiomancer too.
I think the revolt has the right idea, right? They don't have the crippling debt that their predecessor have.
I am so sorry, Karlberg. I'm really so sorry about that.
Somebody pointing out that there are 41,000 Britannians in Africa, so maybe I was giving them too hard a time for not really mobilizing. But still, look at all these armies that are just not budging.
Oh, Procep saying kill me.
What is this?
I'd love to. It's alright.
Okay, so he's joining in the battles here as well, or at least making a facade of doing so. But yet, as people have noticed, Celticia is out of here.
Oh, well.
Perhaps not feeling confident with a player over in Blitanesia. You know, if I had Serbier there by my side, I'd feel a lot more confident.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
But no, he's been typecast, so he's no longer
Serbier is indeed a beacon of comfort.
Still, the battles wage on, but I think overall Rome keeps the advantage here. Their troops just seem superior. The damage
Very
that they're
much so.
dealing in these swings and roundabouts, but the reinforcements are just not enough.
Yeah, they don't come enough in time, unfortunately. And we have also actually another player we haven't seen so far playing Makkah. We actually have Con Bendith.
Wait, somebody returned to Makkah
Yes,
after somebody left from Makkah?
What do you answer?
Okay, well...
So we basically distributed 2 countries to ex-Audiomancer countries to 2 players, basically. So
what's the situation over in Makkah? Oh, wow. He looks a bit lost, but still.
Indeed.
I mean, they have a whole gold piece to their name, a little bit of manpower, and they're at war. War with Rudiana, and Rudiana have elephants.
Interesting.
So it might be a tough call for them. Still, they're snaking their way up into ex-Seleucid Empire land. So
Indeed.
I wish our Con Ben Deeth the best of luck. So Egypt, they are in the war. Have they actually gotten involved in any tangible way? I'm not seeing them pop up in the battle screen. Unless that's... Is that their flag? Yeah, that's kind of their flag.
They have
But
a lot of
losses, I agree.
a lot of armies nested close to Phrygian borders. So
Again, see, there's this coalition against Rome, but people aren't really dedicating their troops. It's the whole, you know, when they came for Carthage, I didn't get involved, for I was not Carthaginian. But when they come for Britannia, I don't think there'll be anyone left. Egypt troops in Tunisia,
we
but
have
flying the flag only. Yeah, well, they are here. They're doing some de-sieging. but the Roman
As they
army... there's not a huge Roman presence here. So they could go and siege up Carthage.
We actually have a little banter between Grugi and Johan
Oh,
saying something. Johan, keeping it PG-7. And Johan saying, I offer the white pieces, Dacia. Ask me.
asked me. Okay, so Dacia said, please give white peace, but not Dacia. Wait, Dacia?
Yes, Dacia.
Why is Dacia?
So Daniel
No, Dacia doesn't appear to be involved unless I'm completely missing the point here.
looks like they are...
No, Saxonia is still only against the Bosporan Kingdom. But again, the Bosporans seem to be holding out here all right.
Opinions Meredith saying Police Force Daniel. And someone, Neptune Moon Triton, saying look at Macedon.
More like
Oh, wow.
Massive Dawn, right? They are back on the map. Took a few sessions, but I think they can make it happen now.
Oh yeah.
Compare them to Phrygia, whose technology is not looking so hot. Yeah, I think they can make it happen. Come on, Macedon. I was a bit let down by your early explosion or implosion, but you can make it all happen. Just stick close to Cats. He'll provide the money and tech. You provide the muscle. So I gotta say, the chat really called it right on both of these wars from what we're seeing so far. The chat supported Rome by a comfortable margin, and they supported the Bosporan Kingdom by the slimmest of margins, but still,
51-49.
it was 52-48, I believe, unless they've been doing some more voting. But hey, I mean, this kind of speaks for how the war goes on, right? It's the Saxonians being chased away because of their inferior technology.
I think it's the second attempt from Johan to attack another player. Last week we had a war between Saxonia and Charismia, and this didn't turn out so well for him.
It's not even that he's got that...
Ooh, chat. Hold on, calm your horses. We need to take a look at Rome because Rome is burning.
Rome is burning?
Burn, baby, burn.
Rome itself, looks all right. In fact, holy
Well,
crivens.
there's a big battle there.
Oh, well, now, I mean, I take issue with the idea that Rome is burning in this. But we just got a whole load of backup.
no.
Backup coming in peaceful. But it's just a whole load of light infantry, right?
Sir Rogers, you were the chosen one.
And heavy infantry kind of slaps light infantry down considerably. Plus, I mean, I don't want to say it every battle, but Rome
Elephants.
brought the elephants, okay? So, and the Aves come in. Meat to the Ave grinder. Why didn't he land in Rome, asks Neptune. I ask that as well. Or better yet, why doesn't he hire these mercenaries that are in Rome and just
Don't give Sir Rogers ideas.
Um,
Sir Rogers, please do so. That would be actually quite fun.
but the SPQR is eating a bit of defeat. Oh, defeat and victory, but it seems that they're not getting Iberia for free here. They're still fighting and losing a fair few battles, but they have the occupation. What of Egypt, though? Remember when Egypt was making their way into North Africa?
Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, well, D-Note doesn't. We've never been there. No.
I don't know what you're
In
talking
fact,
about.
Egypt has now pieced out, significantly altering the naval balance. It is no longer in Carthage and Britannia's favor.
Why? It's gonna be.
I don't know
Gorian
why the D-Note is doing this. Perhaps he's not familiar with the... Wait, what?
No, that's good.
Okay. Perhaps he's not familiar with the history of Rome and where they expanded. It was everywhere, including his land. So,
True.
But maybe he's thinking, it won't happen to me. Happens to Carthage, happens to Italy, happened across the... but it won't happen to Egypt. Happens to Iberia.
Oh no, poor Serbia was right. Bletonesia is now in a civil war.
Yeah, I've seen worse civil wars though.
True,
We'll have a
but,
look-see. So they still have the money. They've got 108 spare
That's not
manpower.
good.
And this looks like a guy that was born to lead, right?
Or born to die. excuse me,
Forgiven,
but,
foolish, jealous, sarcastic, and lustful. Born to lead.
just like you.
You could reward the veterans.
Yeah,
I was
good.
elected to lead, not to read. Okay, and this is a villainous individual right now.
A beard my dad would die for. What is Blondie doing? Blondie with the Kush.
He's taking on Lihian, it seems. He's doing pretty well. Perhaps Kush will be the ultimate end boss for Rome, right?
Who knows?
He does like to strike from the shadows, as he says for himself. But why did he do that? Just why? Take the whole damn thing. Still, Kush is doing very well for themselves. They got a whole chunk of land here.
Yep.
Maximum manpower isn't amazing, but it's still pretty good.
It's alright. It's
How does it compare to Egypt? Oh, well, I still think Egypt could squash them like a bug, but Egypt seems unable to carry through on commitment, especially when it comes to war. And there we go. Britannia now out of the war.
Of course.
It's just Rome versus Carthage, and I think Carthage's days are numbered. They got a 99% war score, and I think he could just start saying, yeah, mine.
Mine.
In fact, will there be a Carthage at the end of this?
Ooh.
He hasn't occupied absolutely everything, but...
Soon enough.
well, yeah, I can't imagine there being a whole lot left of the Carth here. Oh, yeah, he's just going for everything. Absolutely everything.
It's gonna be the end of Gorion and Carthage.
He tried though, right? And he
tried.
gave a good fight in the first Punic War,
yes,
right?
The first 4 wars were absolutely brilliant. This one was also very interesting, albeit very one-sided, but very interesting.
they demand and money. Okay. Well, I don't think they had much
I think they have
choice, but
accepted.
Yeah, I think they have. I think that's bad news for us, though. We're stalling out a bit here, but we can see the Kaiser Johann name crawling across the map. Too big of a peace deal, says Prosep. I'm not sure if too big exists in his dictionary.
Hello, beautiful, magnificent people.
Okay.
So what happened? You had a revolt, right?
I had a revolt immediately. All my soldiers went against me, and I was like, please, come rescue me.
And did you know why you had an issue? Like, if it was because you had loads of scornful families?
No,
or...
it was disloyalty in my commanders.
Okay.
Which the AI had put in place.
All right.
The AI had given nobody a job except
Groogy,
one commander
you get
with
the
zero
seat.
loyalty. And I was like,
That was something else.
So Chola, you've helped a lot during
Yeah, I
that
helped out,
stream?
and she manages the peace deals in the border war.
Yeah,
so
I managed the peace deals,
Yeah.
as you can see.
We've got a pretty good working relationship
Yeah.
there.
That's good to hear. Good to hear. Nurgle, could we have the poll for the best warmongers, please? So Groogy, Johan, what's happening?
I'm
What's happening,
achieving my war goal, which is perfectly fine. He had
You haven't achieved your war goal.
Yes, you don't understand my war goal.
I'm losing, so you don't understand what my plan is.
No, it's more like, how did I get technology last session? What is the only...
you raise, right?
So
Yeah,
I've been
that's
raising his.
Yeah.
He's been talking about the beacon and defense of civilization.
Well, it's good because you're doing my work for me, so I can just annex you in one war. You're small enough to be annexed in one war.
Yes, but you still have to fight, and you don't have manpower.
I don't need manpower. You just keep recruiting mercenaries.
Yeah, but eventually you run out of money.
Well, you have. I have not. I'm gonna take at least one province from him.
At least one.
At least one. Goal is 3.
I like how this
I know a good deal when I see one.
I like to point out that I managed to get one technology from raising your provinces.
Yeah, but it's just my hinterland. So, it's like...
All right, hold on. What about the Roman, Britannian, and Egypt war then?
I mean, is Kaiser Johan here?
No, he's working from home, so he can't actually say anything.
But he
Probably
can be in the chat.
So we have 2 allies here. Well, former allies,
Well,
I guess.
there was a lot of traitors here that I'm saying.
He told me in advance that they couldn't join the war.
Shots fired.
Alright,
You have
so-
anything to say for your defense, Sir Rogers?
so
not me. I stood.
No, he's fine.
Yeah.
But Egypt sort of, caused a lot of stuff to not happen.
Aw, I'm
So
sorry.
we don't actually have Macedon here, but we do have Dacia, so
The French paradox, not much has happened for you, I guess?
Oh,
I saw
well,
on
we
the
are
hotline you were-
keeping Britannia on their toes, because have you seen they left like what, 100k garrison in goal to defend against the 4 goals just in case they would try anything, so I think we did our job. It's basically, we are the small irreducible goals that will
Did your
resist.
job, you should have attacked Rome.
No, why?
For the,
I mean,
for the next
from
After
my
Talk, I want
perspective,
you
the
with a fake
invader is not
mustache.
Rome so far. People have been like branding Rome as this big threat, but so far I only seen like Britain invaders. I haven't seen any
Oh
Rome.
wow, D-notes. Egypt.
I don't want to see.
You want to say a
I'll
word?
take it. I need to defend myself here.
Absolutely.
Absolutely slandered. Let it
You
run.
did well in North Africa, but
So simple fact was, right, I was still crippled from my Phrygia war.
All right.
I had next to no army left.
all right.
So I sent my navy to help.
Yeah.
And
you
we did defeat
Yeah,
them,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
I held the point.
Okay.
I don't know where Johan's navy went after we beat it, but it didn't come back.
No, it came to me. Trying to raid my 11 ships. I was like, port.
A little 11 ships. And then I sent my 3 remaining armies that were full man, so
Yeah.
60,000 troops into Africa to fight them.
Yeah, we saw that.
And I was trying to get up, and he sent 50,000
Yeah.
heavy infantry,
Yeah, he just
which
does that.
absolutely decimated my armies,
I know.
right? And then
It's the
so I
Roman
lost
swords.
20,000 in the battle, and then I lost another 30,000 from the retreating across the Devon provinces.
Yeah, because of attrition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Attrition.
which
Oh,
left me with 10,000 troops. What was I going to do in the war?
No.
I did my part. I contributed. I got absolutely destroyed by him, and I withdrew.
The moment you missed when I pinged you,
Yeah, what was
that's while Rome was barbarically massacring people all over the world, Britannia has been building the cradle of civilization. When I pinged you, there were 150 granaries finishing in the British Islands. Britannia is building, yes, that cost a lot of gold.
that? I can imagine.
Britannia is building civilization for the
Egypt
world to
has like
advance.
6
So what you're saying is
granaries.
everyone gets moved to Britannia.
I don't think my country even knows what that number is. That's a number I don't think my country knows about yet.
Well, I was losing money the entire session.
Oh,
Yeah,
well.
me too.
I've noticed the world.
You nerfed the commons income, which was the only income I had. So I'm just selling money sometimes now and then.
I think the global civilization level of the world is also going down because the base values have changed.
Yeah.
I've been noticing my old lands becoming more barbaric by the day.
Rome's pretty barbaric as well, so if it conquers everything, everything's just going to get a crap.
That's very
At
true.
least you didn't have an 86-year-old leading your armies against Phrygia.
No, I have to fight populists in the Senate, but at least I'm a republic. I'm civilized now.
Oh, you are
Living that
Yeah, I
tribe
am a
life,
republic.
boys.
I stole the tradition from Carthage before I lose my possession in the south.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, right. That's true.
We are
Oh,
a
yeah, so
republic of
Carthage-
nice goals.
Tribes are the
Exactly.
cool
So
kids,
Carthage
everyone
lives
knows
on
that.
in memory, I guess.
Yes. Hashtag rip Carthage.
Oh man.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna cry.
All right. So that's all for us for this week, and we will catch you on the next one next Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys.
See ya.
See ya.